Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we're going to be doing a what's in my stripper bag video. I've never done one of these videos before. Not what's in my gym bag or my regular bag or my stripper bag. So let's get right into it. For those of you that are new here, my name is Queen V. That's V-I-I. Press the red subscribe button and become a honeybee today for free. Give mama a big fat like. And without further ado, let's see what's in my stripper bag. Okay, so for starters, the kind of bag that you would need for stripping, it doesn't have to be anything specific, but any large bag would do. Some girls actually bring like tiny suitcases, you could say, that have zippers and wheels and stuff like that, because they kind of are like traveling exotic dancers, you could say, and they just like want to bring everything with them. I actually do most of the work at home and then show up, and then I just do like just the basic stuff in the locker room before getting out on the floor. I was an exotic dancer for 6 years, and if you guys have seen some of my stripper vlogs before, then you guys have seen the video where I do pole dancing for beginners, and also I did a video on the pros and cons of being an exotic dancer, because I wanted to answer like the most commonly asked questions about being a dancer, since I know like a lot of people are actually interested in doing it, but they don't like understand what goes down. So if you haven't checked this out, go ahead and check them out. So when it comes to the stripper bag itself, as long as it's like a pretty large bag, that'll do. For the most part, like I'll just shower at home, I put my deodorant at home, do my hair and makeup at home, but we also have a house mom where you can pay her to do your makeup, so you don't have to do your own makeup. But if you're gonna pay the house mom to do your makeup, then you have to get there really early in order to be on the floor in time, and so you don't miss out on business or whatever. But yeah, I do my own hair and my own makeup at home, and then I just shower. And even like the stripper thong that I'm gonna wear for the night, I'll just put it on at home and not in the locker room. Which brings me to like one of the first things is stripper thongs. Of course, they have to be like in a separate little bag for hygienic purposes, and this one's like one of my favorite ones. So this like ties in the side. Excuse me. You gonna wear this? Are you gonna give me a lap dance? Silly girl. So instead of doing bows on the side of my hips, and I do them in the back. That way when I dance and I bounce my booty, like the bows kind of like just like go up and down, up and down, up and down. And I love that. I think it's so cute. So this is like my favorite dancer underwear to wear. This one I got from a house mom. She would sew like her own pieces, thongs and outfits for the girls, and then this one just like snaps open on the side like this, then snaps back. I love like the multicolors in this because they like bounce in the black light. Show you guys one more. There's also like a lot of thongs like this where they have like a lot of like little gems and stuff like that, but you have to be like freshly shaved or waxed in your area, because if not, like the back part here will tug and pull on your tiny hairs if you have any hair at all. Next, of course, we have some stripper heels, and the stripper heels that I like have the strap here on the top. Some girls wear it without tying up, and they sometimes like fly off when they're dancing. The shoe just flies off and like can hit a customer, or you can fall down or whatever. So I always like the ones with the straps. They just make me feel safer. I don't like them too tall because I'm already like 5'7", but I don't like them too short because then my foot is not as leveled and it makes it actually harder to dance. So the higher the heel, the easier it's going to be to dance, because your foot is going to be more leveled instead of it being like on your tiptoes. So I always prefer to wear dresses. So here's one of my dresses. This is a short dress. I love to wear long gowns and short dresses, whatever like I'm in the mood for, and then stuff that I can just tie around and just quickly take off and take back on, nothing too complicated. And then this material is the best material, because while you're dancing, if you wear cotton, you're gonna get super hot super fast, and you're gonna start sweating more than you should, and then you're just gonna get uncomfortable and all that stuff. So Make sure that your material is not cotton, but material like this. Here I have some garter belts. In Florida, or at least in Orlando, you're not allowed to tip in the thong. You can only tip in the garters. So you have to have like 1 or 2 garters on at all time. And so here in Orlando, you also cover your nipples. So it's not full nude clubs here in Orlando. They have pasties and thongs in all the clubs here in Orlando. So I always carry a shot glass and then some scissors. Took the scissors out of it. Yes, a shot glass and some scissors. And then I make my own nipple tape. I ran out of nipple tape, so here's some pasties. You can do either one. It's just that with the nipple tape, you can actually carve like a nice circle, right? And then put a little slit in it and make it a nice cone shape on your breast so it looks more natural. It doesn't look like flat, and it looks like more realistic that way, I guess. Because the customers, you know, they actually don't like that you have to cover your nipples and cover your situation, but those are the rules in Orlando, so you know that's what we do, obviously. And then in some clubs, the house mom actually makes nipple tape for you, so you can buy it from her. It's like usually like $3 or $5 depending on where you're working. I also love to carry some perfume so I can refresh before, during, after dancing. I usually have like a perfume that specifically I use for the club that I just keep in my stripper bag. I don't have a perfume that I use at home and use at the club because I feel like psychologically it makes me feel like I'm at work. So this is my scent, and like it kind of gets me in the mood for work. And then I have a scent that's for my house and like my everyday life. And then just that kind of like psychologically kind of lets me know it's not time for work, it's time to relax or run errands or just be at home with my baby girl. This was actually the very first scent I've used at the strip club. On my first day when I was 21 years old, and it was a Tuesday afternoon, this was the very first scent that I used, and I used this for a long time. So like every time I like smell it, it brings me right back over there. This is the Katy Perry perfume, and then this is the Easy Miyake perfume. I don't know the name of it, I just know that it says Easy Miyake on it. It's like practically all gone. This is actually supposed to be like a shirt, and then I used it as a dress one day and it was a hit, so I continued to use it ever since. Some lotion, of course, for when you get like dry and uncomfortable. Eye drops, I always need eye drops because I wear contacts, and in the club like there's like smoke and people smoking sometimes. It just always like dried out my contacts and made my eyes irritated. And then I also carry some gum because when I get to the club and I haven't had a drink yet, sometimes I get anxiety just like waiting for the night to pick up because it's so slow, nobody's making any money and nobody's buying any drinks. So then I can just chew some gum and reduce my anxiety and feel better that way. So that's also a bad thing about being a dancer. You get free alcohol, so you can become an alcoholic pretty quickly. And then last but not least, I found this skirt that my twin sister made for me. She sewed it and she cut it and she hand painted all of these little leopard details. This is a skirt that she made for me for work. She also made a top. It doesn't fit me because my boobs are too big, so I just kept the skirt. This is one of my favorite pieces and I've never gotten rid of it because it means so much to me. Alright guys, and that's it for today's video. Don't forget to hit that red subscribe button and become a honeybee today for free. Give mama a big fat like, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!